Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching. I'm printing something that I don't think has been printed before. This is a pumpkin face that was crafted by. Well, what I'm printing right now is a pumpkin face that was crafted by Dude, because I was lamenting that we have an Imperial insignia, but not a Rebel insignia. So if this works, I don't know if he's going to be able to share it with the original artist or what, but I mean, I would love to see, like, you know, the other, the Sith Eternal, the Jedi symbol. I mean, like, why stop? I mean, it could work. Star Wars pumpkins, like evergreen, they never go bad. You know, then my only other thing, I mean, this is about as small as they could go. I would almost love to see, like, small, tiny pumpkins just with it carved in, like, not, like, swappable faces or anything like that. That'd be cool, but I'm not going to tax Dude to do that. It would just be pretty neat to have just like a one simple small print, you know, to be able to hand out, like little pumpkins to hand out to kids. You know what I'm saying? Like trinkets. So like something like maybe a quarter in diameter. So like smaller, like half the size of this. Just with like, maybe it wouldn't be either the, you know, possible to have it, you know, completely hollow inside. But I think those would be pretty cool, in my humble opinion. They'd be pretty neat. Just little tchotchkes to hang out. Little Star Wars pumpkins. They don't exist. Star Wars pumpkins do not exist. Look at that derp score. Oh, Liz, you've got the highest derp score I know. Oh, I'm sorry. No more 3. Got a drop score of 99.97. Dang, that's almost perfect. No one's ever landed 100. Nobody has ever landed 100. Okay, Eclipse Empire is here. What about You Fly 1? Is You Fly 1 here? You Fly 1? I have to ask, because Jedi knows that she has a package, and she's been waiting patiently since I got home with it. She's been waiting to open it. So as soon as I know that both Eclipse Empire and You Fly 1 are here, they're both there? Okay, great. First, let me go ahead and showcase the things that I picked up. Am I back on? No, I'm not yet. Sorry, my bandwidth is weird. I'm not uploading anything. But I do have a brand new Star Wars High Republic Marvel 7 comic. And you know, I will begin this series soon enough. And speaking of High Republic, Star Wars Visions is out. I've only had a chance to watch the first episode, and I'm already in love. Like, it is so good. It reminds me of what I enjoyed about the Animatrix. So if you like the Animatrix, you will love Star Wars Visions. If you love Star Wars, you'll love Star Wars Visions. If you're into anime, you'll love Star Wars Visions. If you've never watched anime before, you'll love Star Wars Visions. It is epic. It is so good. So here is the final of the 3, the McPumpkin, the final of the 3 original McDonald's Happy Meal buckets. So now I have the 3 originals, and I have one of the ones that was produced afterwards. I got the wrong one, but I want to make sure I had the 3 first buckets. So this is the 3rd of 3, McGhost and McGoblin. McBoo and McGoblin, the ones I've already showed you before, but either way, this. So has anybody else watched Star Wars Visions as well? First one was so good. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm like, oh, so good. It was good. Loved it. I just want to, like, I want to sip it like a good coffee, right? You know, like a good espresso. Just sip it, just enjoy a little bit at a time. Just a little bit at a time. Vendetta Returns 940 used to have one, broke it playing with the dirt. Oh, well, buy a new one. They still sell them. You got to go to eBay. But, all right, here's what we're going to do. All right, since You Fly 1 is here, we're going to open their birthday present to Jedi. Shout out to Panfred Nudo, who just resubbed again, Panfred Nudo. Of course, 9 times out of 10, he's doing Lego stuff. Me, I'm just usually talking about Lego stuff, because I don't get Lego stuff all the time, and I don't build a lot of Lego stuff as much as I love it. So I usually wait for the figures to drive me. And I haven't had any new sets as of late. Usually I'll pick them up on sale. I had a dream about that. I had a dream I was thrifting a whole bunch of the new video sets. And then some woman came by, ripped off the sticker, and put it on my back. I had some very strange dreams last night. Very strange dreams. But that was it. What If featuring Howard the Duck? Have you seen it? I love Howard the Duck. The movie, the original movie. And yes, I've seen that What If episode. It was a great episode. What If is fantastic. What If is probably my favorite Marvel release this year. Easily. I can't say the same about Star Wars because we got a couple of other things coming out, but Visions is in the running. Is easily in the running. Okay, so let's go ahead and get Jedi in here. What did I eat to cause the dreams? Dan Lennox, I have no freaking idea. No clue. No clue whatsoever. Hey, Jedi! Jedi? I'm gonna need to get some water. My throat's kind of... Ugh. Jedi? Your dad returned Howard the Duck to the video store without rewinding. He was so bothered. Oh, man. The poutine was great yesterday. We pretty much ate all the poutine. Jedi? God, she was chomping at the bit. Okay, hang on. Let me go get her. Yeah. I need water, too, please. Thank you. I said please and thank you. Are you happy? Give me a second. Alright, here we go. Jedi's here. Okay, bring it over. Get open it. Alright. Alright. Here, open it over here. Yeah, open it over here. Here you go.
I need help.
You need help? Here, let's see if we can...
Wait, I can wait.
Okay, then you're gonna try to do that. Okay. That help a bit?
Yeah.
Can you get the other side? Hey, thanks
Susha
for the
Boy
raid.
Simon
Sushi Boy
rated my
Simon.
stream with 5
Long time
viewers.
no see. Jedi's opening one of her belated birthday presents. So you stick this in your Ray lightsaber and it glows yellow. This glows, it'll glow, your Ray lightsaber hilt that you got, the new one, you stick it in there and it should start glowing yellow. I swear, yeah. Here, wait, Diana, here, take this, please. Thank you. Yeah, it's just an empty box. So that plugs in, and then you get, here, let's take it out of the box. All right. So you'll be able to wield Ray's lightsaber. And I thought Krusty had said that it comes with the hilt came with a yellow kyber crystal. If not, we can use the yellow kyber crystal. Yeah, the heavy one. So it's gonna get more heavy here. Now I've never done one of these before, Jedi. Never done one of these before. Oops. Oops, careful. It's not really, it's not real. Okay, go ahead, set it down. All right, here we go. Okay, all right. Okay, there we go, good job. Let's open it. Take it out. All right, so let's flip. You gotta be careful here with these. You gotta be very careful, very gentle, peeling them back because you don't want them to break off. Very gentle. Yeah. Oops. Yeah, you're right. You gotta be, like I said, you gotta be very careful. I knocked it. All right. Let's see here. I think it goes in like this.
Okay, how do you blow it?
I don't know. Wait. Did it? Oh, I heard it. I heard it. Do you hear it go for chiffy? Yeah, I turned it on. Whoa! It is glowing yellow indeed. Yeah, Diana's gonna hit the light. There we go. Jedi's got Ray's lightsaber here. Why is it flicky? Why is it... Do I need to push it down harder? Is there a secret here? Sorry, honey. Oops. Well, I'm trying to figure out... It should... Oh, there we go. I locked it in. Okay, now go for it. Okay, turn on the switch. Here, flick the switch here. Over here. Now, when you swing it around, it'll... Yeah. You want to take it off? It won't glow. Okay, so you got to put it in and then twist it. That's the secret. All right, let's flip these down. So now there's Ray's lightsaber hilt and the blade. So thank you very much. Thank you, Eclipse Empire and UFly1.
Thank you, Empire and UFly1.
She may need help with that. No, that's two. There's two people.
What?
So you can have the glowing blade.
UFly1.
Yes. Yeah, very kind. Very kind. Thank you very much for that. Alright. Yeah, the complete lightsaber. So now it glows in such a way, because you can't do it otherwise. It doesn't light up and doesn't make a sound until you insert that as the blade. That works with all the Galaxy's Edge lightsabers, including my Darth Vader hilt. I haven't picked up any other hilts, but I'm sure Panfred Nudo is happy. Yes, of course. So anyway, yes, amazing. Thank you very, very, very much for that. That was the thing that the coup d'etat, if you will. Of course, I'm sure she was disappointed because she thought it was going to be candy. I told her, no, it's not food. A big box like that is not going to be food. Give me a second. Give me a moment. What the hot diggity dog? Hot dog, hot diggity dog. You got a clip there, Liz? It looks like. Hang on, let me see. Let's see how this looks. Then the real lightsaber went. Thank you. Okay, let me go ahead and get that teased off on Twitter. Thank you very much, Eclipse Empire. Right, you're Eclipse Empire on Twitter, right? I can't remember. Yes, you must be. Eclipse Empire and UFly1 or UFly. It's something else, though. I can't remember your handles on Twitter, unfortunately. Is just UFly? Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay. Thank you very much, Eclipse, for Jedi's Blade gift. There we go. Tweeting that out. Thank you very much. Thank you, today's clip. Just when I need to finish my photo labeling project. No problem, No Me 3. Oddly enough, those clips are doing very well on... I mean, they do well on random platforms for random reasons, but I'm uploading them everywhere. All right, hang on, Fix Him Dude. I'm like blanking on names. Fix Him Dude. It looks like the pumpkin face is turning out perfect. Wish I could say the same thing for the clips, but oh, that's right. The new advice video already went public. In case you're wondering, it went public already. It was a scheduling misfire, so take a look. But you know, I don't think that was going to impact anything one way or another. Haven't had a lot of Chanix Bro comments lately, thank God. Edward Ferguson trying to connect Amazon Prime to Twitch. Twitch isn't being friendly. Dude, good luck. Interesting on one man's ideas shaped our culture. Star Wars, stories we grew up with. Yeah, kind of. That's how it happened. I'm grateful that Disney's still doing it. I know, I'm in a minority. Tonight's advice video, how to schedule YouTube videos. Step 1, remember which time zone you're in. Step 2, I do that all. Trust me. I'm. When it happened, Liz had scheduled it. I was like, dude, it's okay, not a big deal. I generally don't. Right now, it's not that critical. Has the iPhone shipped? Not to my knowledge, I'm not really tracking it. I don't care. I mean, I care, but I got an email saying that my tablet shipped, so I'm excited for that. Sushi Boy Simon says, missed hanging out. I've been very ill. Mental health. Oh, I'm sorry. Barnacles made me make a video short, and I thought I would say I was going to stream. So that was today. He was ill, so I kept going for 2 extra hours to rate into me. Oh, thank you, Sushi Boy Simon. Very kind, and I hope you're doing well. You get your iPhone Friday, too? Awesome, said Lord Britt. We can be iBuddies. We're going with Azure Blue. Did you do we got an Aziz Light? Yeah, we're going with blue, Azure Blue. I don't know if I have Azure. I can do this blue. This is the closest thing I can get to blue. Well, it's green blue. There we go. That's as good as it gets. So now, Sushi Boy Simon, since we haven't been talking to each other, I have been uploading tech videos to my, as much as it just doesn't, I hope I don't run out of things related to tech to talk about. That's my biggest fear, because I'm not into the iPhone, and I'm not into the latest gadgets, but I will do my best. No, Krusty 3D, I would be hitting F5 if I was using Windows. I'm not using Windows. Well, I am. I am using Windows on the stream PC. And I am updating one of my PCs to Windows 11. Give me a second. Or the beta, the dev build. So, yeah, I had this Dell with Intel Iris Xe Max graphics in it, and I put the dev build on there of Windows 11. I should have rolled it to the beta. I'll wait until the Windows 11 is final, and then roll to that. Do I still have the Mac Mini from the original streaming days? Hell no. You were into the iPhone for 24 to 36 hours. Yeah, that was a long time, according to my non-existent Apple Watch. I'm not putting my other watch back because I think I irritated my skin. It's getting better, but I can't tell if it was something that would basically it's not injured, but I think what happened is I got water in there and it irritated my skin. So I'm not wearing a wearable right now. Good old Windows 11, stick with Debian 11. That's fine. I won't. Windows 11, the dev build has been promising. It's fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. I would love to see Windows 11, or can't wait, I should say, to see Windows 11 on a screen that pushes 120 FPS, like one of these screens. So the stream machine that I'm using for the broadcast, it's running Windows. I'll update to Windows 11 the day of release, which is October 4th. It's coming up. Kurt Grosser says, iPad's ghosting supremely bothering me. Now I'm noticing it might be software related, not the panel. My iPhone does something similar, but I see it more as jittering and ghosting there. Sorry. Wait, which iPad? Which one? The new one? Oh boy. Oh boy. October 5th. That's what it was. You try to use all OSs to stay current. For the most part, I've done that. There are a couple of PCs that I have that I probably would sideline. I'm looking at that new. I don't think I'm going to get it because I don't think I'm a case for it. But if I were to buy a new PC today and I needed one, the new Surface, not the tablet. Well, maybe it would be the tablet because it's got LTE or 5G or whatever. Although I can't use it in my current use case scenario. I can't use a Windows machine in my current use case scenario. I can only use an iOS device or an Android device. So pretty soon, these live streams are I'm going to be in every one of the live streams pretty soon. I'm going to be using Windows, Mac OS, Android, and iOS. Like, no joke, I'll be using 4 different platforms to do different things because the particular machine that I'm using to broadcast the image it is this is specifically the image that's taken out of the iPad. So I'm going to be replacing, I believe, replacing the iPad with an Android device, the tablet, the Tab S7, and then of course my my elbow cam, right? This is the iPhone, so I'm going to be using the new iPhone for that. The Windows machine you don't necessarily see, the Mac machine you don't necessarily see, but you know, I'm using it all. I'm balanced that way. So anybody's, oh, it's biased. Really, I'm using everything. You're down for the first batch of Steam Decks. That's your next PC. Yeah, see, I'm not a gamer, so it's not as interesting to me. Yeah, 4 points of failure. 4 points of failure. Oh, you felt a pumpkin force pulling you into the stream? Well, Loyal, have you been printing the small ones, like the ones that have replaceable faces? This is something that Hollywood N3D clued me into. You can replace the faces, and they only had like one Star Wars face for it. So Fix'em Dude whipped up a Rebel insignia that I'm printing now. I would make other requests, but I don't want to be too much of a bother. Really, truthfully. But I would love other Star Wars, like I'd even love like some say it says Star Wars on it. Like Star Wars all the things. Because I mean I would just print, click, I'd print out more of these bases. I haven't done the stems yet though, because I've got this filament loaded, so I just figured I'd get that all done. Good to see you, Loyal. Hope everything is going well on your end. For some reason, man, my throat feels a little raw, and I don't know why. Why? I don't know. The good news is when I run out of the Jesse filament, Jesse PLA, the Brad's Orange Glitter, he sent a different one, so I'll be able to load it up. I don't know if the new one is on his new process or what, but we shall see. Oh, great. Here we go again.
Aceless cheered X100. Fix'em Dude cheered 1,234,596,070.0986.
That's a lot, Fix'em Dude. Thank you very much. Use your iPhone 10 to get an extra camera. It's great quality, so if I upgrade this time around, I'll be able to use the 13 for a printer cam. See, that's what I'm saying. That's not a printer cam. The iPhone I'm not using as a printer cam. The iPad I'm currently using kind of as the printer cam, but I would be replacing the iPad specifically with, you missed this, but I'm basically going to not sell this iPad, but another one. This one is going to be the new one that I literally just got is going to move to Jedi. So I can't, I mean, as much as I would love to continue to use it, I don't know if the software is doing it for me anymore. And so I'm going to try an Android tablet, specifically the Tab S7 Plus with 120 hertz screen, because I'm a high refresh rate kind of guy. So I'm going to see what happens. We shall see. All right. Dell is up. Thank you very much. Going to face that thing, and it's going to unlock. We're going to see. So I'm just, it's an incremental upgrade to the latest dev build. I'm not even sure if I would notice too many of the changes. But for the most part, I've been pretty impressed with what Microsoft is doing with Windows. I'm not going to go as far as to say that I could use this PC. If I were to get a PC to use like this, it would probably be, again, something with a high refresh screen, like one of the Surfaces. I would do that. I would do that before I did something like this. Now, number one, because you don't have a lot of the software. And number two, you don't have you have a higher refresh. You don't have to deal with a lower refresh screen. The next one that I hope gets a high refresh screen, of course, is a Mac. But if you connect it to an external monitor, you'll be fine. That's what I've been driving, and I've been good with it. Jenny, who can I turn to? You give me something I can hold on to. I know you'll think I'm like the others before who saw your name and number on the wall. Jenny, I've got your number. I need to make you mine. Jenny, don't change your number. 8675309. Yeah, because that song wasn't creepy. We got an Aziz Light. What color are we going with? And look at that. We booted into the desktop. Yeah, so what is that? Is that... I know it's nighttime. That's not a big deal. What's the... There's another thing you can do. The only thing I really don't like, I don't like the fact that, like, when I touch and drag Windows in Windows 11, it's got these funky, bulky padding areas on various sides. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's unintelligible. But anyway, color rainbow. God, I just have the rainbow. There we go. Color rainbow. Awesome advice video. Thank you very much. Which one? You're going to have to narrow it down. Extension. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can see any difference. I mean, this is a nice screen. There's nothing wrong with this system. It's just that I don't want to use a 60 FPS system. I want to use 120 FPS. I mean, it's okay. It's just I don't like it. But Windows, I mean, the way it's shaping up in terms of like the modern feel, like the problem, where'd it go? The problem is, like, look, I can still see when I resize. Oh wait, oh no, I can see how I can still see the white when I resize the Explorer window. It's still garbage. Look at that garbage. It's garbage. So, yeah, that's the kind of thing that I'm like, I don't want that in a platform. It's always been that way, though. So, well, then don't do that. Well, that's the fix. All I have to do is not use the platform. That's it. So, I know they're working on a modern file explorer. No, it's not just about having a mouse or touch. It's the same thing with it's the way the executable was designed. It's been that, like, try it on Windows. Try resizing a window, and it does that. Even in non-dark mode, you'll see the white in the Explorer. So yeah, I just not a fan. So anyway, all right. So that's updated to the latest, and then I got a freeze frame here. I guess. Let me go ahead and close that for now. Put it here. Out of sight, out of mind. And...
Pentaxenstein cheered X200.
Thank you so much, Pentaxenstein. Good to see ya. Appreciate the cheer. Gonna go ahead and unlock myself.
Joshua_XP_ cheered X100. You shall be unfrozen.
Thank you, Joshua, as well. Very, very, very appreciated. All right, hang on just a second. That's jank. Alright, let's do this. So tonight's tech video, TLDR, is going to be about, I'm going to try something. Because, I mean, it's kind of an iOS, iPhone kind of week. And so I'm just kind of like thinking, all right, what could I do? As much as I want to do I will do the unboxing of the tab tomorrow. But I don't know if I'm going to upload it immediately tomorrow, because I don't want to interrupt, because I know a lot of people are in the flow of the iPhone. So I don't want to get, I kind of have to catch, I got to try to catch that wave. All right. Loyal has a full. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, that Loyal. Okay, so I've got 10 things I'd like Apple to do with iOS. So this is I'm going to try to keep this in 10 minutes. Keep it down to 10 minutes. All right, Jawa, you got to let me do it. And you enjoy the S7 Plus? You do, Pentaxenstein? I'm glad. I may ask you for help. Like, okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to tweak? What am I missing? What can I do? Although I'm usually really good at exploring that kind of stuff. Like, oh, I need to toggle that, or I should use this for this, or that for that. So I've been watching a couple videos, like, oh, okay, I should remember to do that. And I mean, I'm familiar with Samsung software, and also how to de-Samsungify Samsung software. So I'm probably going to be, diving into that. I've got my use case for the iPad, by and large, is I type on it, at a desk, typically. I'm sometimes on the go. I use the touch screen on the iPad, so I'm not too worried about some of the circumstances that some people find themselves in, but we shall see. You use Samsung software when it's way worse than it is now. It's not bad now. It's not horrid. It could stand some improvement, yes. It could stand some dramatic improvement. Thank you for the stretch and the posture check. Oh. Needed that stretch. Oh. Oh, there we go. So, yeah, I know that I'm going to have to kind of think through it differently, use it differently than others do. I know, yeah, you can come in right now. Yeah, but I'm going to be recording here real soon. Thank you for following TX Redneck MC. Good to meet you. Welcome to the Play Shop. Looking at just old emails found in oldgeek.lockergnome.com. Yes. I don't even know if that domain resolves anywhere anymore. Yeah. Doesn't resolve anymore. A lot of them just died. Careful. Yeah. Ooh. Uh-oh, that broke.
What?
This. Sushi Boy Simon, thank you for subbing again.
Pentaxenstein just gifted 2 subs.
Oh, sorry. Gifting 2 subs. I'm sorry. Pentaxenstein gifted a sub to Sushi Boy Simon and Moo. And this one fell out too. What, honey? Thank you very much for those.
I like it like this.
Okay, well, I'm going to be swapping them out, though. I'm printing different ones.
What is that one?
The Rebel Insignia. So...
We already have a Rebel.
No, that's in the Imperials. And then I'm going to do probably an Oogie Boogie.
Faceless cheered X100. Fix
from
some dude
Nightmare
cheered
Before Christmas.
1,345,960.989.
Well, we officially have a hype train. And for some reason, my bandwidth on that end, when I'm, like, looking at it, looks really bad. And we are also at 5,999 followers, which means the next person who follows is number 6,000. The next legitimate person who follows is number 6,000. Legit. There's a difference. But just so you know, 2015, that was the last email you got. Oh, boy. Yeah,
No More
I guess
3
it's been a while.
cheered X100.
Thank you so much, No More 3 and Eclipse Empire. You put us over the top. Gonna go get Emperor
Eclipse Empire
Palpatine.
cheered X100.
Joshua XP.
Joshua_XP_ cheered X100. All aboard the hype train. Choo choo.
Sorry about that. I needed to get prepared. Now I am. Pardon, I got this.
Pentaxenstein just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you so much, Pentaxenstein. Very appreciated all the supports, including the 3D printed supports, because you print the supports in place so that the item you're printing doesn't fall off. What do you have there, Sushi Boy Simon? Is that one of your paintings? Yes? Well, let's go ahead and give another shout out to Sushi Boy Simon. Thank you very much, Pezliz, for telling me that I am good. I agree. Completely. Yes, Pentaxenstein has been helping an immense amount, pushing us now to 389 out of 500 subs. Hopefully, we will make that goal by the end of September. We have a few more days to go. It's now the 22nd, so 8 more days? Can we do it? Can we hit 500 subs by the end of the month? I don't know. It's going to be a real nail biter. You don't want to see my nails. They're disgusting. Palpatine nails. Ugh, you don't want it. Trust me on this. Not a good thing. Me, I'm a great thing. I'm not just a good thing. I'm a great thing. With any luck, you will bask in my presence. Okay, or not. You can do whatever you want. I don't care. Shooting off your blasters, Liz. Blast you. What the heck's going on? I need water. Because for some reason, I don't know. It feels like like I'm being watched. That's what.
TX Rednecky MC just gifted 1 subs.
Well, thank you, TX Redneck MC, for gifting a sub and putting us at 390 of 500 for the goal of sub.
Show me what you got!
I didn't got a lot today, or Chris didn't get a lot today. He got a McPunkin. Yes, a Happy Meal bucket from, I believe, 1985? 1986. 1986. Right here. This McPunkin. You almost... Oh, you did. You shot little tiny holes in it. Why would you do that? Why would you shoot tiny holes with that blaster? Not fun. Not fun at all. And back to the childhood memories and finding me again? Well, I didn't go anywhere. Of course, I'm still in the same place. But I am on Twitch now, every night at 6 p.m. Every night. And thank you, Eclipse Empire. You've just shot a hole. I better drink the rest of the water, because you shot a hole in the cup. And then Anonymous also shot a hole in the cup. No, it's not good. The water will leak everywhere.
Hi.
Hi. Yes? Yes? Didn't realize I was that entertaining. Thank you, Pendaxenstein, for the 75 bits. You never get stuff like that from McDonald's in the UK. Well, that was back in the day. These days, you're lucky to get anything. They're not as much fun. They're common. What is up with everyone shooting off blaster sounds? Better shooting off blasters than shooting off your mouth. Now hi what? What? What now hi? Thank you so much, Eclipse Empire, cheering 66 bits, the perfect amount. We're almost this close to hitting level 4 on that. You're lucky the blaster shot went right through
Pentaxenstein just gifted 1 subs.
That's exactly how it went, like this. The blaster shot in the hole, it went in there. Not in and out. Blaster shots don't do that, but the blaster went right through as I was doing that. Through the hole in my hand. Thank you, Pentaxenstein, for gifting another sub. Amazing. We're now at 391. And at level 4 at 25%. We got a stretch. Thank you very much. Oh. Oops, sorry. Did not see you there. Ah, there we go. Yes, everyone stretch. Everyone stretch. That's right, Palpatine has very pale arms. He does not go outside. He goes on the dark side at night. Yes, he likes that. Kylo can control blaster shots. Yes, he can. He mastered that.
Who?
Kylo Ren, he can freeze blaster shots in the Force. You did get a Han Solo and Carbonite sliding square puzzle from KFC. Oh, yes!
What's KFC?
It's a restaurant.
Oh,
Yes.
I know that.
You do the fake KFC that came with your Chewbacca poopy slime thing. Yes.
Can you do it again?
I don't know. Not sure how it's going to turn out. The next slime that we push through. I said the word slime in the Phantom Menace.
What?
Get this stunted slime out of my sight. You shall return, fair enough. Oh, Pentaxenstein, so you're watching me on the tablet. Interesting. So why do you have to restart it? Uh-oh. That's kind of nerve-wracking. It's the last thing you want to do is have to restart something. That's always not a good sign.
Dad,
Yes.
I found a brain.
Oh, yes, it is a brain. A popcorn brain. Not a good brain. Unfortunately.
Faceless cheered X100, Jedi, time for a puppy.
No, Liz, it is not. Don't start that again. You know, she's just cheering. She's having fun. Cheering. Blah, blah, blah. You know how Liz is. Blah, 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 blah. That's what she does. Blah, 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 blah. That's what she sounds like in real life. Blah, 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 blah.
Something doesn't sound like that.
Okay, what does she sound like then?
Who?
Liz. Exactly. What?
Dark Toil Lord cheered X100, not a puppy. 2 puppies,
No,
D.
not 1, not 2, not any. 0. That's the amount. 0.
Zero's not a number.
Yes, it is.
It is
No,
not.
it doesn't. It doesn't actually amount to anything, but it's still a number. Because if it wasn't a number, there could be no 0. There could be no 10, no 100, no 1000. 0 is a number. It just is nothing. But it is a number. It represents nothing. Trust me on this, child. I do know of which I speak. Don't challenge me. Pentaxenstein has arrived again.
Pentaxenstein just gifted 1 subs.
Thank you again for gifting that sub. So why did you have to reboot? Now I'm curious. It was because you've got me worried. I'm about to get a tablet. Am I going to be rebooting it all the time? Excuse me. I get gassy in the hype trains when they happen, especially when we get to 50%, 59% here at level 4 with about 40 seconds left to go, which is fantastic. Oh, every phone needs a reboot. Let me tell you. Hey, Samsung does not have the corner market cornered on that one. That is for sure. And speaking of droid,
Faceless cheered X100, no puppy? Time for a kitty cat.
no, not that either. Neither. That's the answer. That.
Fixum Dude cheered X100.
Fixum Dude is back. Fixum Dude has returned. We made it all the way through. Hang on. We made it all the way through.
A unicorn.
Yes. And a snake.
Ah!
Yes. That
like a
points to
dinosaur.
all. No, that is definitely a snake.
Pentaxenstein cheered X1000.
Dinosaur.
It is not. Pentaxenstein coming in with a whopping
Fixum Dude cheered
1,000
X100.
bits.
Faceless cheered 2,875,637,364,536 bits.
That is a lot. Okay, so a shout out to DB3D Dan, who says hello to you, Jedi, and DB3D Dan. I gave everyone some points. Didn't quite make it through a level 5. I'm going to get frozen back in the Force. Chris is going to record his TLDR video next. Okay, hon. No, honey, I gotta do my video. Thank you. It's good timing. Ooh, this one did not turn out. Clips did not turn out. It's okay. But fix him, dude. You are all clear for other designs on these pumpkins.
Ishibi Chris cheered X100.
Thank you so much, Shibby. Good to see ya. Hope everything's going well on your end. The advice video went up early, but I've also been posting the shorts. The funny thing is I had one of my shorts do well on the I had one of my shorts do as well on the advice channel as I did on putting that same video on my old channel. Isn't that weird? So basically, on a channel with 260 subs, it got just as much attention as on a channel with 300,000. All right, Fix 'em, dude. This is your work. Oh man, this turned out nice, Fix 'em, dude. Look at that. This is at 50%. That turned out so nice. Yes. That's nice. It's like a smile. This is perfect. Well, I can print another one. I'm fine. Okay, so now Jedi can swap between those. I need to print out more of those little clips because they may break easily. Because they are small, admittedly. Thank you, Pentax and Sign, for cheering the 50 bits. Yes, it fits. Everything's a perfect fit. Everything turned out perfect. Like, no feedback, no complaints. Like, this is great. This custom face. So, have at it. Have at it with other Star Warsiness, and I will be happy to print. Happy to oh, dude. Now, the cool thing is, I can do, on one side, I printed the butt of the pumpkin. Hang on. Oh, get it off. On one side now, this is even better. Okay, so now on one side, I got the Imperial insignia. On the other side, I've got the Rebel insignia. See? That's perfect. Thank you, Fix 'em, dude. And whoever modeled this. Put an LED. Yeah, that's the next thing. Getting a little tea candle and putting it in there. That's amazing. Wish I had Fix 'em Dude's modeling ability. Well, Fix 'em Dude modeled the actual pumpkin face. The original model, and this is at 50%. He modeled not this face, but the piece like this with a Star Wars imprint, and then someone else modeled the base system. So theoretically, print it bigger? No, but I mean I could. But I was afraid I was going to run out of filament. But I like the diminutive size. This is like a perfect size. For me, at least. I like the small things. I like small things and I cannot lie. And you other printers can't deny. Or maybe you can deny, I don't know. Alright. Got my tech video for the night. Here you go. Yeah, no, Big Jano, it's too late. We did the hype train, and that word was definitely spoken, and I wasn't going to repeat it as Palpatine. No way. Okay. 10 things I'd like to see them change in iOS. Let's go ahead and flip to the advice view. Get to the Krusty clock. Move over a tiny bit. Get centered. 10 things I'd like Apple to do with iOS. All right, everybody, here we go. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short. Tonight, I wanted to talk about 10 things that I want to see Apple change in iOS. Now, I've talked about these at various points in the past, but I figured I'd encapsulate it in one video, and maybe, just maybe, you have another thing that you want Apple to change. Just think about the things that you want Apple to change in iOS. Those would be great comments because I'm probably going to agree with you. So let's go ahead and start. I've mentioned this before. I need them really to reboot the entire system design, top to bottom. Everything. Everything. Top to bottom. Soup to nuts. Go get rid of the... I'm going to try this again. Sorry. Here we go. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and you're watching the Locker Gnome Daily Report, or TLDR for short, being recorded live, streamed on Twitch. You can join me there every night at 6 p.m. Pacific. I wanted to talk a bit about iOS, specifically 10 things, at least 10 things that I would like to see them change in iOS. And of course, I'm sure you have other ideas if you want to see Apple change something in iOS, or what would you like to see them change? Leave that as a comment. I would appreciate it, and of course, I'm probably going to agree with you as well. The first thing that I want to see them do, none of this should be a surprise to any of you, is reboot the entire platform. Reboot it. Top to bottom. It is ripe for a reinvention, and that doesn't mean break the apps. It just means evolve everything, push things along. It needs a new coat of paint and then some. And I've seen what they call neumorphic designs, and I really like what I've seen, at least as far as design concepts, user interfaces, the potential user experience in neumorphic design concepts. And I think it would go a long way if iOS was neumorphic. Another thing that I want iOS to do, or I guess Apple to do with iOS, is redo all the animations. Okay, all of them. Every single transition, every single animation, everything. And just stick to one thing, because I am tired of running into the jank. I'm tired of being in a random default app, and then suddenly it just starts flipping out. Or it does this weird transition thing because it doesn't know what to do with itself. It's more common than you know, and I'm not going to outline all those issues here. That's one of the reasons I'm on Twitter. I might screenshot it or take a video to showcase, look, this is what's going on, and it's driving me nuts. So they need to clean things up. The third thing I want Apple to do with iOS is enable third-party launchers. And I think this is doable. And they're kind of moving that direction with the app library, even though it's not really a third-party launcher. But they're giving people a different way of getting to their same apps without having to organize them. So I think the app library is a great idea for a lot of people. But I'm talking about the ability to let developers reinvent how people interact with the apps or the data that exists on iOS, and opening up that to a new type of, launcher experience could very well refresh iOS to the point where a lot of people get excited about it. And I can tell you, there are a lot of great third-party launcher ideas out there, at least for Android, and that would be a great thing for Apple to borrow. The next thing I would like to see them do is enable third-party voice assistants. So you may want to use Bixby. I'm not one of them. You can use the Google Assistant on the iPhone. I mean, that exists. You can still use it. But to be able to hook into the system differently, so that way I don't have to rely on Siri, because I know it's not going to get the job done. Yes, I could have a shortcut to Google Assistant, but at least allow me to remap when I invoke the digital assistant to a digital assistant of choice, if only to spur on competition, right? They let you, do things with browsers, even though it's all running Safari underneath. That's a completely different story, and I'm not so sure I disagree with Apple's approach to that. The next thing I want Apple to do with iOS is rework notifications completely. I mean, this is a part of the whole reboot thing, but notifications have not been great. They're just not. Whether we're talking about the way they're managed, the way they're handled, and I don't just mean changing the icons so that they're bigger. I mean, make them usable, and they're not anywhere near a good user experience today. Back in the day, we didn't need much, but nowadays, we need a little bit more from notifications. We need them to be more actionable than they are, and you don't have to look very far for inspiration for how notifications might be. So I feel that it is a frustration enough for me with iOS and notifications right now that I pretty much turn them off. So I'm not exactly sure that's what they want me to do, but I don't even want to bother with them because they're just so horribly managed, and the animations are janky, and I can't do with them what I would like to do with notifications, and they just stack up. It's just not. They're not what they need to be. Okay, so that's the next thing, or the thing that, okay, the next thing that I want to cover is turning on multi-app for larger screens. Now, this exists on the iPad OS, and I'll get back to iPad OS in just a moment. But it kind of shocks me that despite having these larger screens on the iPhone Pro devices, these very elongated screens, they should be able to handle 2 apps at once. And I can give you a practical scenario. When I record my motivational, inspirational quotes every morning, the 15-second clips that I upload to my YouTube advice channel, TikTok, LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I post these 15-second video clips every day, every morning. And I use an Android device, split screen, because I keep the quotes on top, either in Keep or from Pinterest or wherever. And then on the bottom, I just use a camera app. So I don't have to memorize what it is I want to record. I've got my script right there, and I can do it from the phone. Why iOS can't do this is beyond me. Now, this is probably a very simple lift, or at least more simple for Apple to do than, let's say, rebooting the entire system design. I'm just giving them a wish list. I'm giving you a wish list. That's it. I just don't want to just sit here and complain. I'm just asking for a better experience. That's why I wanted to do this video. Not that it would go anywhere. Although I did have a dream last night that I met Tim Cook in an elevator and he hugged me. I don't want to, I was at someone's wedding and he came to their wedding, and apparently I was there at the same, I'm not going to mention whose wedding it was, because then it would get really, really weird. But yes, I've had dreams about Tim Cook. Not weird, he hugged me though, he was nice. So it was a good dream, I think. I don't think if we met in person he would hug me. I don't think, especially after watching this video and the other videos I've done on iOS. The next thing I would like to see Apple do with iOS is give options for system experiences. So let's say task switching, for example. Right now, you just get it out of the box. It's these sheets, these screenshots, these vertical screenshots, and scrolling through them is just kind of tedious. And what I discovered in being able to modify my task switching view on Android is that by shrinking them down into capsules, I'm able to find the app much more efficiently, quickly, swiftly. And so if Apple just wants to do it one way, fine, but you know, could you give us other options? Because you may actually improve productivity and speed things along. Just give us the chance to interact with that device differently. And I'm talking about the maybe not navigation, maybe not transitions, but specifically areas that are prevalent throughout the entire platform or general usability that could stand some modification and could allow for one toggle or another to potentially streamline the experience. Because honestly, I don't like the task switching on iOS at all. I mean, I don't use it. I mean, it's just easier for me to find an app icon or launch it some other way, like through Spotlight, than it is to use the task switching system, because it's too much. It's visual overload, right? And for a system that should be straightforward and clean and uncluttered, I feel that would speed things up. I like Apple to decouple app updates from system updates. That's something that I think could, keep me engaged throughout the year. Dropping features is awesome. I don't mind that. I don't mind them trickling out features with system updates. That's cool. But I'm talking about specifically the apps that they have in there by default. I don't think that should all be just bundled up and released at one point in a year. Like, give me features throughout the year. Do that incrementally. I'd be happier. Another thing I would like to see is breaking iPad OS out from the iPhone metaphor. Meaning, I don't want I'm tired of the iPad looking like a big iPhone. I'm tired of apps looking like big iPhone apps. Like, the iPad needs something, and what it's got right now ain't it. And the iPhone needs something, and what it's got right now, for me, ain't it. But I think breaking out iPad OS specifically from a design metaphor of an iPhone is critical for for me to enjoy the iPad experience. Forget the hardware. I want better software. And then the last thing that I would ask of Apple to do with iOS, and really with everything, is get back to focusing on software polish and quality control. I don't care about app crashing. Fine, that's going to happen. I mean, work on the spit and polish of what you've got, then add features. Like, clean it up, fix these problems, these UI issues, the jank, if you will, and I don't mean drop frames necessarily, just make it good, then add features on top of it, and I would be happier. So I feel happier kind of getting this off my chest. Maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. I don't know. What would you change if you had a chance to change 10 things? One thing? What would it be in iOS? And that's that video. Oh. You missed all the motivational videos. I wouldn't say they're all really in one place. I haven't been adding to playlists on a regular basis. They're all in, what would be the... Go to TikTok. TikTok's probably the best place for it. Head over to my TikTok. I didn't even mention TikTok in the, Give me a second. I'll give you my QR code. Not that you need it, but it's just Chris Pirillo on TikTok. Can't believe I didn't say, like, the one place that everyone probably was on TikTok. So, hopefully, did the video, did it, was it okay? Well, I hope it was, because that's what it is. I could always re-record it, but if y'all thought it was fine, if you thought it was a good Chris Pirillo video, then I am happy. Okay, copying it over to upload my, the bitrate on the, stream may go wonky while I upload this to YouTube. Someone says, finally, someone who's realistic. They called me realistic specifically with a recent, upload. By the way, congratulations, Master Zai. I'm sorry, not Master Zai. Zari? I don't know if you're a new user. I don't know how new or why or who you are. But you may very well have become my 6,000th follower here. Do I have it? I need to make a TikTok trigger, don't I? I will do that as soon as I start uploading the... Oh, I need to rename it. 10 things I'd like Apple to do with iOS in 10 minutes. And let's get this up. There we go. And selecting, putting in the TLDR. Show more. Add tags. I don't know what tags I should be using, but oh well. Turn on monetization so I can earn $2, because I won't make much. Let's add the playlist, TLDR, and actually, discard changes. How do I? One video, subscribe. One video, one playlist. No. I'm trying to get one video, one link, one subscribe. One video, one playlist, one subscribe. There we go. I want the playlist to be TLDR. There we go. Done. Next. It's going to be public. This one's going to go public. I'm going to publish that immediately. Oops. Gonna go up in a sec. Big Dog, thank you so much. And Frank Murillo, thank you for subbing with Prime. Very appreciated. Did not mean to reset. What? Big Dog, you're always late? No, don't worry about it. Thank you for gifting Vendetta. Liz, I don't know why. Loyal gift sub. It was a gifted sub. Yeah. Thank you. Chris Perillo's TikTok code. That's right. There it is.
What?
Let me go get the TikTok link.
Code?
Yeah, I gotta get the TikTok link here. What? Oh, you gotta put an @ I think you gotta put an @ before the username and the TikTok handle you do. Okay, so here's my TikTok. There's my TikTok.
Where?
Now I gotta open up Stream Elements to get a new trigger set up. Because I'll do TikTok.
Remember that Vanellope thing?
Yeah, that was funny. I sent it to Liz. Oops. Hopefully my bitrate. Okay, it's kind of going up and it's kind of
I have
wonky.
little hands.
I know. All right, let me.
You're so warm.
All right, let me go to the chat bot, chat commands, custom commands, add new command, command name, TikTok. Response that. And we can also command aliases TikTok. Activate command. All right, so now bang TikTok. There we go. Just like that. Which video am I posting? Oh, TLDR. The tech video. Good morning, all. Sorry, haven't been around. Tested positive for COVID. Oh, no. Luckily, you've been vaccinated, but still under the weather. Man cave, dude. Take your time. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm really sorry to hear that. But, hey, you know, hopefully it's not going to be as bad as it would have been. You're too old for TikTok? I thought I was, too. But I'm like, all right, let me do this. Let me figure it out. And so it's been easy. Vincent V says, by the way, new video formats are way better. You have my attention again. Great. 10 minutes. See, people seem to like the 10-minute clips. That's great. Inbox. Oh, I got some new TikTok followers. Sushi Boy Simon followed. Yes. Yes. I now have 455 followers on TikTok. Largely fueled by being on the For You page. That happened at random. Like and the good news is since then, my average views have been higher, which is awesome. You're too security conscious for TikTok? Dude, don't be anywhere. Have you missed anything good? I started doing tech videos on YouTube again. I've got the playlist for TLDR. Here it is. Let's do a... Give me a second. I'm going to set up a TLDR command. Add new command. TLDR response. There we go. So now, bang TLDR. Sends you to the playlist. You'll see a lot of the stuff is not... a lot of it's old. A lot of the TLDR is just like really old. Like really old. Oh, okay, its upload is complete. Upload complete. Now, it should be public as soon as it processes. Krillin64, thank you very much. TLDR, trashing legit devices regularly? Yes, exactly. If you need to be motivated, my TikTok is probably the easiest way. I would say TikTok, more so than YouTube. Believe it or not. Because TikTok that's pretty much all I'm doing on TikTok. I'm also pretty much only doing that on Instagram, although Instagram's kind of a mix. Surprisingly, I found that posting on Instagram as reels, like, surprisingly, like, I hit 6,000 like out of the blue because they featured it somewhere. It got picked up, and then I uploaded again last night, and I had like 861 views, and then I uploaded this morning's, and I got 52 views. Or, I'm sorry, 52 likes. It's just interesting what people watch, what people like, etc. I haven't uploaded all of my I haven't re-uploaded all the clips. I just may upload moving forward because I'm not sure how it's gonna, if it's going to ding the engagement on the reels, because I'd rather accelerate the ones that I'm uploading. So I'm going to see if I get more if I upload one per day versus if I get the same amount of engagement with every video, you know. But I also have on Instagram the backlog. I think every one of these was pretty much posted to TikTok too. Yeah, every one of these was posted to TikTok. So TikTok's probably the best way to get most of those. So the USA trip is off. I was gutted. I bet, dude. So sorry to hear that. You like the old TLDR? Well, you can't. This is as close as you get to an old TLDR. Like I can't do it any other way. Tonight, I feel I could have done a better job talking through what I'd like to see changed, but it is what it is. Oh, wait. It should have... Oh, crap. Dang it. It didn't... No. It should have had the... Oh, crap. Notifications went out. There we go. The thumbnail. I forgot to update the thumbnail. The thumbnail's hilarious. Or I think the thumbnail's hilarious. Well, hopefully that won't dampen engagement. The new YouTube... Or the new TLDR is up. Up and out. Up and at them. Okay. There we go. Let's get a link for everybody. Here's the link to the latest video. No, the 3D printing. I was 3D printing, but I don't have another model to print out. I've got the. I did an Imperial or a Rebel insignia. These are little like pumpkin faces that can be swapped out on the pumpkin. So let me see. Let me see if I can do another one here. I'll give you guys a chance. Give y'all a chance to watch what you just watched, even in the background at 2x. Give a comment, a like. I'd really appreciate it. It could help accelerate those videos. I'm going to look at another. See that he just didn't have a lot of designs that I was like, yeah, I want to do that one. I guess I can do the Oogie Boogie, but he's also got Kang from The Simpsons and a Biohazard. I'll do an Oogie Boogie since I did. Where is it? Where is the Oogie Boogie? He did a couple like. Just generic ones too, but those aren't as exciting. The generic ones aren't exciting. God, he just did one. I can't believe he just did one Star Wars. Get the clips on there. I'm gonna make more than 4 this time. Wait. Let's do this. Sorry, I'm slicing here. Slicing and dicing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Slicing now. Yeah, you can come in right now. I haven't started the advice video yet.
I thought you were.
No, I'm getting this, the next thing that I need to print going. And I also have to, hang on, excuse me.
Put them sliced in half.
Easy. I'm going to be switching back from those views anyway, but there is nothing printing yet. Let me get that going. Yes.
I am a finger.
Oh.
Finger.
That's a nice dinner, Liz.
What?
She's eating food.
What kind of food?
Canadian food.
Canadian.
Mm-hmm. All right. This I can't hear the music. Y'all get to hear the music. I don't get to hear the music.
I'm gonna put on the headphones.
Nah, I want to keep them there, honey, because that way I can hear the sound effects when they get played. Otherwise, I can't hear. So I see that, like, so I can tell that someone's dropping. So that's important, so that I know what's going on. Ooh, I gotta get this up.
What?
Onto. Give me a second. Okay. Today's Tldr topic. Okay, let me copy and paste the link. I gotta get this tweeted out. And onto Facebook. I don't think it's gonna matter on Facebook. But careful, man. This chair is not for banging around. It will fall apart. It has fallen apart, so I gotta be very careful with it.
When?
Yeah, it's fallen apart, and I've had to glue things back together.
But when?
In the past. All right, Aveline, thank you so much for the comment 2 minutes ago. Love the fact that you got the Darth Vader as a member and being a top commenter here.
Dad, what's this?
We shall see. That is that filament? Where'd you get this? Yeah, it's filament. It looks like it's filament. Yeah, keep it in there, honey, because I don't want to get this Mommy's got to melt this down.
I found a bracelet.
I know. You can use it like that, but when you're done with it, either bring it back to the bag or throw it away. Okay? Thank you. Mark H and NC only 10? Yeah, it's funny. Jesse Moreno, yes, 10 things that would make Apple better and more like Android. Well, I wouldn't say like Android, just better. Hope this happens within a year, by next year. Thank you so much, Gregory Taylor, a.k.a. Eclipse Empire. Appreciate the comments. Probably going to have a slow engagement. It's going to be a slow takeoff compared to the review. Eclipse Empire. Yes. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's this?
Oh, what's this?
Oh, no.
What?
No, I'm not gonna... Oh, yeah. Keep all that stuff in there, though, because that's excess filament from earlier prints.
Why do you say,
Hmm?
Why do you say,
I don't know. I do not know.
I do not know. Why did...
Sorry, hon, I'm, like, multitasking. What? Okay, yeah. Definitely don't want to get that everywhere. I have a difficult enough time keeping filament from flying everywhere. I got a lot of it, and I find filament now in the weirdest places. Not fun. Hey, Chris, do you have rules on how much to put on a gift card for a friend or coworker? I don't know if I'd say rules, but that's up to you, dude. It's your birthday, Scuba 33. Well, that's awesome, but what are you doing here? You should be celebrating. UC Jank? Funny.
I think he's celebrating while he's watching.
He must be. This is how he celebrates his birthday. Like, once upon a time there was a light in my life, but now there's only shots in the dark. Nothing you can do. It's a total eclipse of the Empire. Women can only multitask. Lol, not us men. That's probably an urban myth. I do many things at one time. I have to balance it all. No, seriously, I hope tonight's recording was fine. I really do, because it just, hopefully, I mean, I was trying to get through it in 10 minutes. Luke, I am your YouTube channel, aka Edward, said, not only do I think they need a complete redesign of iOS, but I also think it's time to change some of the leadership at Apple. They need some fresh minds with fresh ideas. Fresh ideas, for sure. Yes, honey. Were you raising your hand?
Yes.
Okay. Yes? What?
You'll be asleep.
Are you trying to hypnotize me?
I
I don't think so.
my
Good.
finger.
No, I don't think so. I don't get hypnotized. Good try. Good try. Good try. Yes. No. No. Big fan. I love all the features Apple announces for the iPhone. I get upset if they take one away. They really... Hey, honey, what are you doing with that? Okay, bring that back and be careful with it, please. Don't... It's not a toy. Okay. And Liz also agrees about iPad OS. Thank you so much for the comments and watching. Rippins, thank you for following. Really appreciate that. Welcome to the Play Shop. You love when kids try things like that. Oh, she tries. She will try. This is the Oogie Boogie pumpkin, because I don't have any other real pumpkin faces that I would want to print. But I was like, well, since I did a skeleton, you know, might as well. It's not gonna hurt anything. Oh. Aveline. Yeah, I replied to Aveline. That was good. I'm getting sleep. I'm getting sleepy because I dreamed about Tim Cook last night. Woke me up. Okay, that happened. Man, I'm starting to get cold. I need to put on my hoodie. And then we'll lay down the advice video. Thank you. Here, I'll take it. Thank you. Good try. Valiant attempt.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Did mommy make popcorn?
Mom!
I'm asking because you came in here with popcorn. Okay, comment left. Oh boy. Oh boy. Krusty coming in. Krusty weighing in. All y'all iOS users weighing in.
You'll be hypnotized ever.
I don't think so.
What am I on, Dad? Yes, I do.
Chris, give me all your money. You're feeling very sleepy. No, it's not gonna happen. What do I have tonight for... Oops. What's that? Oh, Facebook totally crapped the bed. No surprises there. Let's do this. There we go. You experienced Rise of the Resistance at Disneyland earlier this week. Still have an unshakable grin. Oh, I bet. See, I didn't get to ride that, unfortunately. Careful, baby. Oh, wait. Those are yours? Okay, but still be careful with it. Be very careful with it. Because these chains can be very delicate. And they could break. And then Daddy has to try to repair it. Daddy is not a very good repairer person. I'm about to lay down another video, though, honey. Just so you know. Just so you know. Yeah, no, if mommy's got popcorn, I would take it. Thank you, Eclipse Empire, once again for the gifts. Off to watch episode 3 and 4 of Visions. I will be watching tonight with my popcorn.
Snap my finger.
Did you just put yourself to sleep? Well, that was a successful hypnotism. Now she's sleepwalking. That happened. Oh, what an imagination. Let's see here. What do we got? No. I'm just asking. I mean, whenever you're down again. Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Friggerwall says, Chris says, funny you had a dream about Tim Cook. I had a dream about Katie Holmes last night. He hugged me. Jedi is, all the chat is sleepy, no doubt. Thank you, Krusty, for being here. Thanks again for all your support. Telling you, man. Visions is good. Oh, the first episode, I'm like, I love it. I love it. I want more. More. Hopefully they're testing. Hopefully they're seeing if it's going to work. And they're like, yes, flesh this out, please. All right. Tonight's video, how to increase your confidence. Can't believe I'm going to talk about this. But I am. It's going to happen. Now I have total eclipse of the heart running through my head. Thank you, Krusty. Alright, here we go. Ooh, sorry. Maybe I am getting sleepy. I was up early, though. I've been getting up like at 6 a.m. No, I can't do it that way. I do it this way. Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo, and I love giving my thoughts, opinions, perspectives to you. So thank you for listening. Of course, one size does not fit all, so if I happen to lay down advice or suggestions that doesn't quite jibe with you, feel free to course correct or offer an alternative. Happy to start a dialogue and potentially even expand my own understanding about a particular topic. I wanted to cover something today that it seems there are people out there who believe I was born with. And I was not always the way I am. I have changed over time. I'm certainly, as I've been prone to say before, not the same person today as I was 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. I had certain inclinations, and I built upon those inclinations. I believe, because honestly, it's difficult to remember a time when I did not love the camera, that I was born with the ability to express myself more easily than some. That said, practice makes perfect. So if you find yourself, let's say, facing a challenge that seems insurmountable, it only feels like it's impossible, as I can paraphrase Nelson Mandela, until you've done it. Sometimes just starting is what you need to do to begin the journey to complete something that you've never done before. And the more you do something, the more frequent you might do something, or frequently that it happens. Oh, let me try this again. I'm not feeling this. Oh, hang on just a second. Sorry. Did I miss something in chat? When I lost 50 pounds playing games? I think you have me confused with somebody else. Give me a second. I'm going to reset this. So yeah, I've got TLDR is up for tonight, and then this is the advice video for the second channel. Try it again. Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Pirillo, and I love sharing my thoughts, opinions, perspectives, my advice with you. Thank you again for listening and maybe even asking for my advice, because I'd be happy to share that directly. But if I say something that doesn't quite fit your perspective, that's okay. One size definitely does not fit all, so feel free to offer a suggestion or potentially another idea or alternative to what it is that I put out there, if only to further the conversation or to create a dialogue, because I could always learn something new. In fact, that's kind of the basis for today's advice. I wasn't always doing this. This wasn't always an option for me. Video. Certainly not live video, because I happen to be recording this live on Twitch. It's where I am every night at 6 p.m. It's just easier to record videos this way with a live community audience, even though that once the video's been clipped out and exists beyond live, it's no longer live, but I shot it live to tape, so to speak. It's not really tape. Yeah, did I say I was an expert in this? No, I'm not. But one thing that I have done is increased my confidence in my ability to deliver what it is that I want to say, and try to do it as concisely as I can, while still being rooted in reality, my reality, being myself, playing to a camera, talking to a camera, but I'm not always talking to a camera. This is an on Chris. Now, sometimes when you see me, I may be concentrating on one thing or another, and I may not be as animated because I may not be talking about something that I care to be animated about, or it's something that doesn't animate me. But when you see me doing this may have been natural at one point, or at least that natural feeling, the inclination to talk the way that I'm talking and do the things that I'm doing. I still had to do it, and I had to do it over and over and over and over again. I had to increase repetition, and I had to stay in it, because that kind of familiarity continues to just breed a better process as I go along. I iterate, I change, I modify how I might do things to make what it is that I'm doing even better. So, for that reason, if you watched a video that I did 10 years ago, it would certainly look different. But I would apparently, conceivably have done it differently, because maybe my talent, if you would call it that, wasn't necessarily as refined as it is now, because I've put in a lot more work. I've put in a lot more hours. Forget about the technology improving. That's secondary. I feel I'm much more confident today than I was 10 years ago. And certainly 20 years ago, I'm more confident than I was. But that kind of confidence only comes about from doing things and repeating that cycle. They say that practice makes perfect, and I tend to agree, but I also have some degree of drive and striving for a better outcome from my efforts. That ambition to do something, because my outcome is going to be that I want to do a job well. Like any job worth doing is worth doing well. But if you've never done something before, and you don't have like just this an innate ability to do one thing or another, you may not have confidence, and that's okay. It's okay to walk into something not knowing that you whether or not you can do it, or knowing whether or not you could do it, I should say, and modifying or changing your approach the next time, if there is a next time. Maybe you learned after doing it once that it's not as interesting for you, or maybe your ambition will just keep you pushing through until you've achieved something that you didn't think was achievable in the first place. And with that comes confidence. The more you do something, the more you understand something, the deeper you go, the longer you do it, your confidence will increase. So if you want to increase your confidence, keep doing it. Keep trying. I've spoken about not being afraid to fail. This is very, very much swimming in the same pool. I mean, if you want to learn how to swim, I can swim. Maybe not well. If I wanted to get better, if I wanted to increase my confidence, I know I would have to do it. But you're not going to ever increase your confidence by not doing something. By being caught in what they call analysis paralysis, or overthinking it, or coming up with excuses. If you want to increase your confidence with anything in your life, whether it's talking to a camera, that's just one example. Whether it's swimming, that's another example. Whether it's talking to other people, whether it's, handling rejection, whatever it is. And actually, that last example may be a good thing to dive into briefly here as well. Because no one wants to feel rejection. Who wants to feel rejection? No one wants to feel that. But the more you're rejected, the closer you get to not being rejected. All those rejections get easier and easier to deal with because it's something that you've felt before, and if you can deal with that feeling, because you have to deal with your feelings, you must, or they will consume you. Even those feelings that you failed in something, they may bring you closer to refining your process so that you will eventually succeed. Eventually, you will land something that is not a rejection. So the way to increase your confidence on your way to success is to not look forward to failing, but expecting you're going to fail. Expecting you're not going to do it as well today as you will 10 years from now. But you're not just going to automatically make that leap. Like if you decided, I'm jumping back and forth between these examples, but if you decided you wanted to be, an Olympic swimmer, may be an extreme example, you're not going to be that if you tried it once, waited 10 years, and then tried it again. It won't happen. Your confidence, you may believe that you know everything about everything. No. I'm not one of those people who's a fake it till you make it kind of guy. I'm not at all. Like, I know a lot of the self-help folks out there, and all sunshines and lollipops, and the positivity, and the goals, and the self-help and all that stuff. They've never done it. They're just fake it till you make it, and I can sense that typically from someone, and for me that's a turnoff. Like, the people that I trust are the people that have done something, the people who have achieved something, and I'm not talking about anything grand. Just they're talking because they have that experience, and that kind of confidence comes across differently than the confidence from someone who doesn't know what they're talking about, and they're just regurgitating, or they're just going through the motions. That's not the kind of confidence I'm talking about. I'm talking about gaining true confidence, where you don't have to go overboard, and you don't have to fake it till you make it, because you've made it, whatever that it happens to be. You've been through it. You've accomplished something. That's the kind of confidence that you want. That's the kind of confidence that you exude, whether or not you realize you are. That's the kind of confidence that will be very, very attractive to other people. That's the kind of confidence that you might admire, as opposed to the fake confidence, the building things up. And I'm not talking about having to psych yourself. It's important. Sometimes you got to psych yourself. Sometimes you psych yourself out. Sometimes you have to talk yourself out of not doing something to push forward. If you want to gain confidence, you have to do it. You have to stop coming up with excuses. You got to make the time, and you got to repeat it. And you got to understand that by being in that cycle and being in whatever repetition you're in, that pattern will improve. It may be in small ways, and maybe not in ways that you're expecting it to improve, but you got to stick with it. You got to find a formula that works for you, whatever it is. Whatever you want to accomplish, to be able to gain confidence in and around that. Whether you're talking about, your like a belief structure, your confidence in your beliefs, your confidence in a skill or an ability or a mastery of one thing or another. Sorry, my mind was spinning, like whether we're talking about educational topics, mastery of language, whatever happens to be. These are going to be the same principles. And it's never going to happen if you do nothing. It's never going to happen if you continue to be gripped by the fear of failing. It's never going to happen if you do it just once. It's never going to happen if you're scared of the outcome. It's never going to happen if you lack the ambition and the drive to see it through, whatever that ultimate goal happens to be. So if you want to increase your confidence, That's what I believe it's going to take. There we go. You can say that about people that already made it, but faking it is the same as knowing you're going to be there. Wait, did I record? Give me a second. Hopefully I recorded. If not, I'll have to clip this out of the upload. Dang it. Beavis. Let me see here. Sorry, you're going to hear it. Hello, Galaxy. Yeah, I didn't record it. That's okay. So I won't be able to upload it, but I will after the fact. I'll have to download it from Twitch after the broadcast. Let me make a note for myself. Advice. Always have a backup. So I'll download that from the VOD. Thank you, GamerHeart69. Very appreciated. So that will be going in one of the YouTube channels there. You so needed to hear this? No problem, Aveline. That's why I do what I do. Your experience is faking it, so I'm faking with confidence. Well, there you go, Mighty Bean. Manners TV, technically, when you do something for the first time and push into it, you're sort of learning as you go. Yeah, exactly. And your confidence will increase. That's exactly what I'm saying. I taught you a bunch about computers? Oh, yeah. Of course, now everybody has a computer. And it's in the palm of their hand, and it's called a smartphone. And let's go ahead and head over to TLDR comments, see if we've got any new ones. Maybe a slow night tonight. Well, what I think Apple should do... No. No, Apple should not put Android on it. Absolutely not. Not a good idea. By the way, thank you, Interplanet Me, for following, as well as Manners TV. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the Play Shop. I lost weight playing Xbox 360. I did? Oh, okay. Apparently I did. Thank you, Manners TV. I really can't remember. I'm like, really? Oh, 2006. Holy sh... Oh my god, that's where I lived somewhere else back then. Oh my god, look at that TV! Holy cow, dude. Oh, wow. That's the kind of crap I uploaded to YouTube back in the day. People say, you know, tech. I'm like, no, it wasn't always... I didn't always do that. I have a lot of garbage videos from back in the day. Oh, Pixie. Look at Pixie. Pixie. That's right, I played Burnout. Wow. I've done a lot of crap on YouTube. Alright, I stand corrected. Now, I've lost weight differently by not exercising, by flipping vegan. Yeah, no, that was it. I lived in a house in Seattle. Like an apartment. Oh, sorry, I forgot to flip on the NDI camera. That you've never been there, Liz. You've never been there. Guarantee it. I started on YouTube before I lived here. Like, and now my YouTube is garbage. Now my YouTube channel is absolute trash. Back in the day when we were all pushing tech things and you were one of the bigger channels. Yeah. Yeah, but I was never a good tech YouTuber. I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm a good variety streamer, but I'm not a good YouTuber at all. Like, everyone's talking tech. Like, Stendhal just said Raspberry Pi. I'm like, I don't care. SNES. I don't care. Steam Link. I don't care. Like, I just... So, I don't know. I don't know how the hell I'm going to handle this. I'm probably going to need help figuring out what the hell I'm going to talk about. I'm very sure. I'm very sure. Chris has an angry PC demon inside him. Not really. I just don't care. I have a PC that works. I'm happy. Your views are increasing? Not really. It's been DOA. The problem with my YouTube channel is people only want me to talk about one thing, and that's why I'm not a good YouTuber. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in many things, hence me being a variety streamer. Remember the days you had people calling for advice? Yeah, that happened too. You can still do that. 888 Perillo still exists. Although, like, no one's gonna call. Which is fine. I'm not losing any sleep over it. More comments? Awesome. Yay. What the heck? Tonight's is gonna be oh, thanks, Liz. Just called me a boomer. That's funny. So now we're over 6,000 followers. Over 6,000. Thanks again for that. That's awesome. I'm printing a second something. Did the videos I wanted to do. Video, I should say. Rocket Sage is streaming. She just made partner, so we're gonna stream. We're gonna raid her. Shout out to Rocket Sage. She is a scientist, a geologist, loves rocks. Love the one where the guy called asking you to install Donkey Kong on his computer. That was probably a troll. I can't remember. We did so much of that crap back then. Back when it was interesting. Now it's just it's routine. It's common. Like, it's different. Things are different these days. Yeah, I was never a good YouTuber. I pooched the YouTube channel before I even really had a chance. It happens. I don't know. I don't know. Not being a gadget guy, not getting, not really being interested in those cycles. It kind of makes me an odd person out. But it is what it is. You're Gen X and proud of it? That's awesome. Thank you for the lone gopher. But I am going to raid Rocket Sage because we owe her a couple. And she just got partners, so it's awesome. We have to celebrate that. Thank you, Aveline. Good to see you. And thanks again for your support. Really appreciate that. Here we go. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the force be with you always. Thanks again for following me everywhere, including on TikTok and YouTube, and of course Twitter, Discord for the announcements. I'm live every night at 6 p.m., all you new followers, so I'll be back again at 6 p.m. Pacific, so you can join me then, get a sneak peek of what's going on to YouTube, and just generally hang out. Tomorrow I'm getting the Samsung Galaxy Tab S7 Plus, so I'll be unboxing that tomorrow. That video won't be turned around immediately. What?
What are you gonna unbox?
A new tablet PC thing. Tablet computer thing.
When is he on?
Yeah, I know. Soon. Not really a quick stream. I've been going for a couple hours lately, Sushi Boy Simon. Not staying too late. I've been, doing what I want to do, and then getting out so that I can watch things before I go to bed. So, you like the Donkey Kong color? Oh, is that, you linked it? Yeah. Trip down memory lane. I've done a lot of stuff. Maybe at some point in the future, community continues to grow. That's the kind of thing we could do again. You never know. Careful, honey. That's cold. Alright. Here we go. Gonna raid Rocket Sage, who just achieved partner, which is awesome. Getting ready to raid. So stay tuned tomorrow for an unboxing. Actually, 2 tech videos, because I'm gonna upload the unboxing like later. I'm gonna stage it for later.
4D?
What, honey?
4D.
Correct. Buford, I think. I think that's what they call him. Oh crap! What happened? Raid channel. Rocket Sage. Start raid. Oh, he's a droid from Galaxy's Edge, I think. No, from The Force Awakens. Yeah, he may have been at Galaxy's Edge, too. I don't know. Guess you did 8 tonight. Seems short. No worries, Sushi Boy Simon. I hope to see you soon, and I hope you get to feeling better. For real. I will see everybody tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Sushi Boy Simon.
Why is he sick?
I don't know. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the force be with you always. Going to be Tuscan raiding a geologist who is awesome. Give Rocket Sage a follow. Get your Tuscan Raider emotes ready. Perillo Raider emotes on the ready. Tuscan raiding.
I'm really bad.
You can. Tuscan raiding in 3, 2, 1. Oh, you gotta get the Perillo Raider emotes ready. No one got their Perillo Raider emotes ready. Ah. There we go. Congrats. No one Tuscan raided.